Next. Oh, on Love, Lust, or Run.
Can I help you? What is this? Oh, it's a hatchet, and it's got blood stains on it.
I will call the cops on this girl.
This is crazy. Run.
She could have served some time in prison.
Oh. When it comes to personal style, your look says a lot about who you are. But what kind of message are you really sending? Does the world see you the way you see yourself? Well, I asked, and I found out. And now I'm going to fix it on Love, Lust, or Run. Rachel, hey!
Hi. Oh, gosh. Hi.
Rachel contacted me because she wants to take her art career to the next level. But her DIY style is over the top and way too much for the professional art world.
I gotta get to your level. I didn't know you were gonna wear shoes that high. Oh, this is much better.
My name is Rachel Isley. I'm 31 years old. I'm a self-employed artist living in Bushwick, Brooklyn. I reached my full height of 5'10" by age 13. I could never find anything off the rack that fit my body, much less met my own personal style. I was inspired to look beyond that and find a new solution: thrift stores. I love the freedom that shopping at thrift store can give you. I really like bright, bold colors, spandex, spikes, and chains. I really like hybrid vests that could also be almost a smock or an apron. I feel like it's not chic enough. What do you think?
It is shabby. More than chic. Rachel's style is a bit like hodgepodge, but I'd like to see her in a look that's a little bit more put together.
Because my education and work experience span such different worlds, from the Brooklyn Underground all the way to the Upper East Side, I am really curious to figure out what is the best look for me that still expresses my personal creativity, yet also communicates that I'm confident, capable, and ready to take on every aspect of the art world, not just the underground scene.
How did your style develop along with your talent?
Well, by age 13, I reached my full height of 5'10", already started becoming curvy, and I had a lot of difficulty finding any clothes that fit me in the juniors department. And so I started learning how to tailor items to fit my body.
So I'm guessing you made these?
Yes.
And I'm assuming you made the cape as well?
Yeah.
Because I gotta tell you, I'm getting like a little bit of a Robin Hood feel. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, you know, you could steal from the rich and give to the poor, and I would believe it. Well, the fact that you got so tall at such a young age and you can't figure out what to wear, you go off in a completely different direction. But I wonder, what do you need from me?
I really feel like I want my look to carry me through all facets of the art world, not just the underground scenes.
That makes a lot of sense to me. So we went out into the street and we asked people what they thought of your look, whether they loved it, whether they lusted after it, you know, whether they wanted to run from you. Come, follow me.
I really feel that the way I dress completely embraces my body type, because I don't try to hide my figure and I don't try to apologize for being tall and curvy.
All right, so we went out into the street with a picture of you. You should probably hear some people say things just so you get an idea of where we are.
What's wrong with her?
We got layers of stuff with spikes, and this is crazy. If I saw my friend dressed like that, I would just not go out with her.
I will call the cops on this girl and run.
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 I would run from this girl because I would be terribly afraid to see what she would do once she puts her arms around me.
How does that make you feel?
Honestly, I'm a little surprised that people would have such a flight response. I don't mind being the most extreme dressed so that other women feel like they have permission to embrace their bodies.
The idea here isn't to conform, it's to make sure that you get what you want. The only way to do it is to take off everything. The makeup, the jewelry, take off the Robin Hood cape. I always wanted to be Maid Marian. I used to have weird dreams about like cutting off her head so I could be Maid Marian. I was a sick child. But the point is that you're gonna start from scratch. Right behind that screen, please. I really wanted to be Maid Marian, like so bad.
I'm a little bit anxious about my makeover because part of me is concerned about losing my edge and style, and my appearance will no longer read as artist. All right, here we go. Gonna be bare in front of everybody. When I put makeup on, it's really like a front between me and the world. But I think the process of taking off the makeup and the clothes is preparing me to think about having a new look.
God, I'm not used to walking in these. How you feel?
Having a wide audience seeing me with a completely naked face, it's just a weird feeling.
And what about taking away the clothes, the stuff that you made?
Since I spent a lot of time and effort putting all the looks together, it does feel a little bit like I've lost something.
If I don't take the security blanket away, then there's no way to make you uncomfortable. And if you're not uncomfortable, then we don't get anywhere. I want you to trust the process. So we're going to go shopping just to get you started to see yourself in a slightly different light. Sure. Come with me.
My plan. I want to put Rachel in a more sophisticated but still dramatic look that embraces her curves and her height, but is altogether more elegant and appropriate. I want a bold color for her hair and a light touch to her makeup to show off her beautiful features and complexion.
I love the fact that I'm still wearing platforms and you are wearing flats. I didn't know it was so much fun up here.
So glamorous.
It's got a very retro feel, which is different from what you were doing earlier.
Definitely.
Right? I want to see what catches your eye. So I'm going to cop a squat. You are going to go and pick out some things that you feel are most representative of you as a creative person, and at the same time, have the ingredients to be in a professional art setting. The store is yours, my dear.
Thank you.
How you doing, Rachel?
Good. I've given myself the challenge of no black at first.
Oh, I love that you made that challenge yourself. Saves me the trouble.
I mean, this A-line skirt silhouette is really beautiful on you. This has tons of coverage. It's got a real square neckline. You could do nothing at the neck because if you did a choker, we wouldn't see that you had a neck. But I think we're really off to a very positive start.
I love it. What do you think?
I like this. When you came out, I was like, oh, red shoe, red dress, oh, too matchy match. But there's more than one color in the shoe. So I think that actually creates a lot of cohesion to the outfit. And you want to accentuate the waist. You want to celebrate the curves.
It does feel a little plain to me. I keep imagining like a little capelet or something like that.
If it's not a green patchwork Robin Hood cape, you need to find the most flattering silhouettes and then create a range of styles so that each outfit feels like it's one idea.
So cohesion.
Cohesion. Great. Let's go back to the cat cave and get to work.
I feel nervous because I still want my look to read that I'm an artist and that I'm creative, but I want this makeover to give me the professional edge and really complete the sphere of style that I have for myself.
Rachel, I know you don't know what you look like.
No idea.
But man, am I impressed. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Rachel, here's your new look.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. So beautiful and elegant. Wow. I look much more like my age.
When you are as proportionate as you are, it doesn't make sense to shy away from the straight dress because now we see your curves. So, at the beginning of the program, we asked people what they thought of your look, whether they loved it or lusted after it or wanted to run from you. And, most of them were pretty afraid. But, we took this look to the streets and we asked people what they thought. And I'd love for you to hear what they had to say.
Wow. All right. She's got a lot of style.
She looks like a confident, strong woman.
Beautiful look.
She's gonna find Mr. Right looking like that.
I love it. She accentuates her curves. She just looks all woman. Love.
Love. Love.
Lust.
She looks so chic. I would love her.
Wow.
I'm so pleased to know that the effect that it has on the general public is so positive.
I didn't understand the outfit when you walked in. There was a lot going on. We had skyscrapers and we had the leopard and we had Robin Hood. Now you look like the rich people that Robin Hood steals from.
I couldn't imagine how I could look powerful and elegant without it being all black. But with this, it's like my body is speaking in it.
Oh, that's a nice way to put it. Your body is speaking in it.
I am beyond pleased with my new look. I feel like in my previous looks, I wasn't showcasing my curves in the best way. Now I really feel that I know how to dress my curves, and I absolutely still feel like an artist. I would fit right in at a chic gallery.
Jessie, I have a lot of questions. Hi, Jessie.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Jessie contacted me because she's an animal lover looking to start her own business, but her freaky style looks like it's gone to the dogs.
So, Jessie, I have a lot of questions.
Everybody normally does. My name is Jessie Krim. I'm 26 years old and I'm from Philly, PA. I would describe my style as dark and sexy at the same time. People automatically assume that these are my Halloween decorations. They're not. These are things that I have all year round. Halloween has always played a big part in my style. Skulls and pumpkins are my favorite things. This is one of my only colorful skirts that I own. This is something I would wear out to the bar, out with my friends. Forgot how hot it gets in there. When I was younger, I was your average all-American girl. I had long blonde hair. I was a cheerleader. And on top of being a teenager and going through all those changes, my parents separated when I was a lot younger. It definitely put me in kind of like a blunder of who I was and who I wanted to be. People make a lot of assumptions about me. I must not be smart. I must be a drug addict, or I worship the devil. I'd like to have a more professional look, but I still want to keep that little bit of edge that I have. If somebody put me in a pink dress, I think I might have a heart attack. Don't try and mess with my look. I like to be that one that people kind of look at and they're like, well, that kind of doesn't make sense. I like that I'm different.
I don't have any problem with you being different, but there's got to be a reason that you're here. What are you doing career-wise?
I'm a local pet groomer, and I'd like to open basically like my own empire for animals. Like I want grooming, doggy daycare, boarding, a no-kill shelter.
Well, that's sweet. Your personality doesn't really match your look. What I'm hearing is that you've gotten stuck in a look that really represented who you were for a long time. But any look that's more extreme can be very polarizing. And to that regard, we took your look to the streets and we did ask people what they thought about your look. So are you ready to see what some people had to say?
All right. I get a lot of different reactions. Normally, if somebody says something to me when I'm walking down the street, I have no problem turning around and asking them, can I help you?
What is this?
Oh, it's a hatchet. And it's got little blood stains on it. I really don't care how people react.
All right, we took your look to the streets and we asked people whether they loved it, whether they lusted after it or you, or whether they wanted to run. Let's hear what they had to say.
Whoa, I think she's like maybe going to Comic-Con or something.
I think that her style makes her seem very unfriendly.
She could have served some time in prison.
Oh!
I hate to use the word obnoxious looking.
I would run as fast as I can.
I'd lust after her. She looks like a bad girl.
Run.
Run.
Run. I'd run fast. Where's my sneakers?
How does that make you feel?
Honestly, it's stuff like that that pushes me to continue to be obnoxious.
But to continue with this look, whether you're comfortable with it or not, may make people uncomfortable enough to
Absolutely.
stop you from getting what you want.
And that's something I'm not willing to have.
Then give me that hatchet right now. Take off those gloves, too, because that's just weird. You are going to have to strip down, and we are going to work from scratch. We're going to be a blank canvas that isn't covered in black.
Sounds good.
Ooh, that was a nervous look. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Right back there.
I love my look because I'm the only person that looks like me. Everything that I have is kind of ripped up and has its own edge to it. It's going to be hard for me to change my look. I'm very comfortable with everything that I wear. I'm nervous that I'm not going to look like me at all. I'm not going to recognize myself when this is all done and over with. But when I think about my future, it is something that I have to put into perspective because that does make or break where I go with my career. I'm really hoping I don't wind up looking like Barbie. I don't want to be stuffed in a pink dress with pink shoes and pink frills.
How are you doing, baby?
Hi.
How does it feel?
I don't feel like me. I don't feel like Jessie.
Wait, this is Jessie. This is actually the original Jessie.
I know. I'm not used to it at all. There's not enough going on.
What about the pretty skin and your gorgeous eyes and like the fact that you don't actually need a ton of makeup?
I know that I don't need it. It's just, it's uncomfortable out of it.
Part of the point here is that if we don't strip you down, it's kind of hard to see yourself differently.
Right.
So I think that the first thing we need to do is take you over to wardrobe and really let you try some stuff on outside your comfort zone. That's going to help us decide where we want to go next.
Okay.
All right, come with me. My plan, swap out all the tough girl stuff and find something suitable for Jessie's softer side. I'm going to give her a more subtle yet unconventional hair color and use a more neutral makeup palette. Welcome to the wardrobe area. I want you to start here at the end and pick things that naturally speak to you.
I could see myself in this. I'm just going to skip right past that. That's cute. It looks like it'd be comfortable.
What would happen if we tried that?
I don't even know what to say about that outfit.
Do bright colors scare you?
Absolutely.
Then we're definitely going to try that.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You know, it's funny you don't look like an outlaw at all in this number. Try these on. Tell me what you think.
I would never wear this. It's just so pink. I'm just not used to it. So it's just...
But that's not the same as not liking it. If this dress was black, it would be fine, right?
Probably.
So it's really just the print that's bothering you. The construction of this dress is actually phenomenal for your body type. And the reason I say that is because you have a very nice chest. And the greatest way to emphasize your chest is with this kind of seaming right here. This cap sleeve emphasizes a tiny waist, and we get this super curvy, perfect silhouette. And you have to get over your kind of mental blocks that black is the only thing that works with tattoos, that you can't look sweet and still tough and cool. All right, go try on your other outfit. First of all, we never pull down long sweaters when we have curves. If you pull this down, all of a sudden your torso looks longer, your legs look shorter.
Gotcha.
Here's the other thing. You are wearing, is it a push-up bra? Mm-hmm. Okay, so when you do that with a thin knit, you're gonna get this line. That is something we don't wanna do. Turn to the side, because pencil skirts like these are gonna be really great for showing off that booty.
I do like the shape of the skirt. I'm happy with that.
All right, you have to get into hair and makeup. Skedaddle.
I'm nervous and excited all at the same time. I'm definitely a lot more comfortable now that Stacey and I have gone over a couple things together, and I can tell that she understands my needs. The pink dress was just upsetting, so I'm hoping that that doesn't get incorporated into my final look. I do want to find a happy medium, something that complements both sides of me.
Jessie, you came to me an outlaw, and now you are a total vision. I just want to remind you of the look that you came to me in.
I'm excited.
Are you?
The more we talk, the more excited I get.
Oh, really? Well, then I guess we could just wait a couple. No, all right. Jessie, take a look.
Wow. I look like a lady. I don't know what to say other than wow. I can't stop looking at myself. It's so great. I look like a lady, but I still look like me. I was so scared that I wasn't going to look like me, and I do.
You gave me such hell about pink, so I was like, pink is not going to work. We did go with teal also because of the color of your skin and your eyes, and that's what we knew we were going to do to your hair.
That is so amazing.
And I did the choker up here so that we could see this tattoo.
That's
because
so
you should
great.
regret nothing. You have had a great life, and you've done amazing things, and now you can expand your definition of expression. You know that we showed your first look to people on the street. We did the same thing with this look, and we asked them whether they loved it or lusted after it or wanted to run away from you. So let's take a listen to what they had to say.
I really like her style. I want her to take me shopping.
This girl looks approachable and fun, and I'd love her. She looks very pretty here, very stylish.
I don't think she looks scary or intimidating.
This girl looks cute and sweet, but still edgy.
Love.
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 That was definitely not a reaction that I'm used to getting.
Truly, I could not believe the difference between who you are on the inside and what you looked like when you came in. Your niceness was not being conveyed. If you want to do something like with an animal sanctuary or no-kill shelter, you don't look scary. You look money.
I know I would be comfortable bringing an animal to me or anything like that.
This look is in keeping with where you want to be in your life.
I can't wait. Stacey rocks. She did an awesome job. I'm so happy with the outfit. She kept my edge for me, but made me look like a lady and made me look professional, which is exactly what I wanted. My reaction with people is definitely going to have to change from, can I help you, to, hi, can I help you?
Are you a fashion